Alright, hope you're all doing well today. We got a video talking about the Austin Major sticker capsules and whether or not they're going to be a good investment going into the future. Now, in my last few videos, we did an opening. We broke down all the stickers, whether it's the papers, the foils, or the golds, and I gave some of my thoughts on them. Now, first off, these new stickers are bordered, which is something that fans, collectors, and crafters all wanted. So we finally got something that we've all been sort of asking for. Whether or not you like them or they're not the type of bordered stickers you're expecting, that's up for debate. But we do have bordered stickers now, and it's a big difference because the last few major sticker releases, we've essentially got identical copy and paste of old stickers, so there wasn't much unique variety going on. But now we got something different. We got these Texas style stickers. We have these papers that glow in the dark. We have foils back, which begs the question if we're going to see more foils in the future, and I do think we will. And then we have our golds, and then some of the golds and some of the foils are in the shape of a belt buckle to represent that like Texas kind of style. But yeah, these glow in the dark stickers, even on the papers, look amazing. So it really changes the game on these future stickers and how people are going to craft onto these guns with the new lighting in the game. So today we're going to break down everything. I think these stickers look pretty cool, but the question is whether or not these will be a good investment in the future or a flop. So let's break down some of the ideas I have for the bullish case here. Now, first off, I am a big fan of these stickers. Like I said before, they're unique. You got your bordered variations and you have your foils making returns. This is your first set of foils that we've seen in a long time. And although they don't look as good, I think they could look better. It is a start and a step in the right direction. And therefore, it's not hard to believe that you might see nicer foils in the future. And I do think the crafting applicability will be huge for this sticker run, even the papers, especially because of this lighting or this glowing effect that the autographs have. I think crafters will have a bunch of unique crafts and little accent pieces they can add on even when they scrape through these. So they scrape great, they have the foils back, and all these things together could generate demand, which is what you want to see in terms of investment. Now, it's obviously way too early to say whether or not these will have good application numbers, but based on what I'm seeing, I think these Austin stickers, especially the papers even, will have great application numbers because people want to experiment with the glow, they want to do the scraping, and they want to see how it looks on the guns. And I think these effects look super low key, and people will probably add these signatures in very subtle ways, so I could see there being a lot of these applied across all sorts of crafts and guns, which you could argue is also good for demand. But at the same time, you don't want an oversupply of these. Obviously, application numbers being high is a good thing because eventually once these stickers are sold out and discontinued, there will be less of them going around if they're continuously being applied to builds and crafts. And this could take a long time to play out because there's going to be a bunch of unique crafts that become popular over time, and there's going to be obviously chase stickers in these capsules that people are going to want to go for more than others. And if there's some sort of hype around some of these signatures and how they craft on the guns, that could create a bullish tendency in the future. But the main thing that's most important in the bullish case is this idea that we have a continuously growing player base and a scene in North America that has more room to grow, and whether or not these southern themed stickers will continuously be popular with the growing player base. Now, obviously, our game is a global game, but these are American style stickers. It's our first major coming back since, I believe, Boston 2018, so we're back after, 7-8 years now. It really depends on how people get behind these, whether or not the application is going to continuously be high, and therefore there's a lot of things that have to play out, and a lot of the things I'll say in this video are based on my opinion and just pure speculation. But what I think that's really important, something that's really unique about these stickers, is when we go look at the Contenders capsule in particular. So this time around, the Contenders team capsules had a bit of a change. So instead of there being 8 teams that we normally saw in the last capsule releases, we now have 16. So there's more teams. There's basically double the amount of teams you can pull if you open these capsules. And on top of that, there's a bunch of teams that are making their sticker debut, or they're getting their first iteration of stickers. So not only will there be a larger mix, you're getting a bunch of new teams that are also included in this capsule, which obviously the first of anything typically does well, and it could be a big bullish indicator, especially for those who are looking to invest in these capsules in particular. Now, I'm going to quickly break down each of these team stickers one by one because I do think there's going to be a little bit of hype around them. I think some of them look pretty solid as well. The first one here you have is the Bet Boom stickers. Here's your 4 stickers in front of you. You have this hollow that looks pretty solid. I also like some of these belt buckles, but I do think the hollow and then maybe the paper will see some of the most attention here. Then again, this paper could be fun for scraping. I don't know if people will do anything with the double B's. We'll see how creative people get with those. And another team we have here is the Chinggis Warriors making their sticker debut, and these guys I believe are based in China, so there might be a lot of hype around these as well. Logo, super solid. Paper will scrape really nice. I don't know if there's going to be some cool effects with these logos when people craft with them, but I do like the hollow a lot. Cool colors, cool belt buckle. I do think these stickers will have quite a bit of demand just because it is a Chinese-based team and they love to throw that money around. Here we have B8, another team that's getting their first set of stickers. This is a Ukrainian-based team and they're also making big strides in the Counter-Strike world. Super cool hollow, not going to lie. I like the B hollow. The B paper looks pretty decent. Obviously, your belt buckles, they're all going to sort of look the same once you go through them when you look at them one by one, but the hollow looks really solid. I think this is going to have some nice reflection in the game when you're crafting. But another new team to look out for. Cool stickers. Let me know your thoughts on these ones as well. And then we also have Metasport stickers. This is the last team out of the contenders that is getting their first set of stickers from this capsule, so keep an eye on these as well. I do think their holo looks one of the best out of these new stickers. I think this might be one of the best holos out of the whole bunch. The paper also scrapes really well. Obviously, don't mind these prices. These are people just like adding bid and ask like sort of prices for the stickers. They're not on the market yet, so this video is also very early, but I do think the Metasport stickers are super clean. The boys from Sweden are going to be putting the name on the line, and I think it's going to be a good sticker to watch going forward. And also the Contenders capsule in general has all these new teams, and I think they're all going to be something to keep your eye on. Maybe load up on some of them when it's a 75% sale. I do think the Metasport's going to be super high in demand. And now moving on to the Challenger sticker capsules, we also have some new teams in this bunch as well. Starting off, you have the Falcons. Now, I don't have to say too much. You guys know this team. You got Monacy, you got Nico, you got all the boys on here, and they're getting their first set of team stickers as well. Obviously, the holo looking banging, looks sweet. I think the paper will scrape great. And also this foil with that green emerald sort of tint to it, I think this is something you might want to watch too. I'm not too sure, but Falcons is a super hype team, a team everybody loves. They're spending a lot of money on players, but I really think this is going to be a hype one to watch, and this is the first set of stickers they're going to get. These guys may go on to win a major someday, so I think this is a really cool sticker to watch, and I think there's going to be a ton of hype around these as well. Look at their roster. These boys are here to win. And then the other team that's part of the Challenger sticker capsule that's getting their first set of stickers is the boys from M80, and these stickers look pretty decent in my opinion. I'm not a huge fan of this, like, what do you call it, this hazard caution sort of logo. I think the papers might scrape pretty nicely, which might be a cool little effect. The holo might be interesting. I don't know how it shines or anything, but nothing too crazy in my opinion. But I do think this is an American team, so it's nice to have more of our American boys on the set, and they're getting their stickers on the market, so keep an eye on these as well. Now, there is one team in this list that I do want to go and add part of the Contenders sticker capsule. Energy is a team that has their stickers. Obviously, this is their full sticker guide, but they do have a new sort of theme that's going on in the Austin stickers here, so I think this Energy logo looks really clean. I'm not too sure if there'll be a ton of demand or hype behind it, but I did want to include it because it is a different logo from some of the other ones they have. This might get a little more attention as time goes on, so just want to add that one as well. And now the last team that's in this list of getting their first sort of sticker iterations is Team Aurora, and these stickers look super dope in my opinion. Obviously the holo looks amazing. I think this foil looks really dope too, and the paper, I mean, blah blah blah, you scrape the paper, it looks good. I think this is a really cool sticker all around. I think they're a pretty strong team. I think these stickers might be chasers for some time to come. Obviously, it depends on how well they perform over the years, but I do think this is a good team, good foundations, and I love the style of these stickers as well. So out of some of the stickers and capsules we broke down, it really only takes a couple of them to blow up in price to become a very profitable capsule or chase sticker. I really do love seeing these stickers being added, the new stickers. The first iterations of the new team stickers are super attractive to me because you never know when these teams will disband, or they may never even make it to a major again to see more stickers. So there's a lot of hype and discussion around not only them being a new team or being in the Contenders capsule, but there's a question of like, hey, will this team disband? Will they get bought out? Will the team swap and they'll never be as good again? So there's a lot of different things to talk about there, but I do think it's worthwhile to keep an eye on those new stickers. The team stickers are getting their first iterations because of that reason. So to end this video, let's go through some of the risks and concerns that some people have. Now, the first one is quantity. Will there be an oversupply? And I will say that there will probably be a ton of these opened when that sale takes place. Our player base is larger than ever before, so it's not hard to imagine that an extreme amount of these will be opened during that sale, but at the same time, there will be more stickers applied. Many argue that modern day sticker capsules investing is dead, and I understand that sentiment, which is why I try to focus on some of the upsides and the new teams that are joining to compete in this major. But like any investment, it takes years for this stuff to play out, and you really have to have conviction and belief in what you're investing in. So if you don't see the value, don't bother. Another issue is some players are complaining about the stickers being too small with the logos, and obviously this can impact demand. If people don't like the size of stickers or how they actually look on your gun, that's going to kill demand, and these could just be another Paris 2.0. Another issue that a lot of people have talked about is the copy and pasting thing that Valve does. So we have these new glowing effects on the papers, and if future majors have the same sort of glowing effect and they start copying, pasting some of these paper ideas, the glow effect looks cool at first, but if they start doing for every major, I could see that really hurting the demand, and you're just gonna have that copy paste mentality. It's like, why would I buy or invest in these first iteration of the glowing paper stickers from Austin if I know that the next few majors may have them as well? It depends on how Valve takes their next steps here, how they copy and paste those. Hopefully they don't, but obviously demand is everything. You want growing demand, and that would be the opposite if they were to reintroduce that glowing effect or make it a duplicate of something that we've already seen before. And one more point to consider is that Valve actually added these stickers much earlier into the shop than some of the other major sticker releases, so it could be a sign that Valve's actually confident and happy with their new boarded stickers that they're released, and they're trying to make some solid money from it. Now, that being said, this also indicates that these will be on sale for much longer. They might be here for like 3 to 4 months. That's including the 75% sale that usually lasts for about a month after. So there's a lot of things to consider here. They're going to try to sell as many as possible, which kind of screams oversupply, so I'd be very careful there. What I'm personally going to be doing is keeping an eye on the Contenders team capsules. I like the new team stickers that are found in them, and if I was going to buy one or make a small investment into one, it'd probably be the Contenders capsules. But I wouldn't be worried about that right now. If anything, just wait till the sale comes. Keep an eye on the community, see how people like to craft with these, see if there's any unique designs that people have that might get popular in the future, and just go from there. But with that said, that's it for this video. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll probably make an update video talking about these capsules and my thoughts on them in the future. But for now, get ready for that Austin Major. Hope you guys are watching it, and I'll see you guys next time.